Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome. Today is Tuesday. It's Promar Ahi USA Tuesday. PromarAhi.com. Go to PromarAhi.com. Check out the website. Check out all the things. I shared a couple of videos this morning about the gaffs and all those other things. So look, we're going to talk about some Promar products, but here we got a couple of things going on. Over here on Facebook, gang, leave stars. Drop some stars on me over there at Facebook. Over on Instagram, leave some badges. And over at TikTok, right in the top right-hand corner, leave some tips. Check it out. There's so many ways that you can move yourself up on how to win products from your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen. We've got many, many ways. Leave some stars on Facebook. Leave some badges on Instagram. Leave some tips on TikTok. And over on YouTube, subscribe. Leave a comment. That'll move you up the ladder to about how to win prizes on our show. Okay, we got an incredible thing going on with Baja Jerky's giving away a case of Baja Jerky across all social media. And how you're going to win that is by leaving a comment. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You're going to leave a comment and follow us. And we're going to pick one winner from each social media platform, and you're going to win a case of Baja Jerky. We see Greg Brown over there from Ops and Fluorocarbon on our Facebook. Maybe he'll come up with a contest. We'll give away some Ops and Fluorocarbon. We could talk about that on Ops and Fluorocarbon Thursday. But today is Promar Ahi USA Tuesday. Larry Allen won the gift package. Kelly gave that away Saturday night. So Larry Allen won the Promar package. It's going to have a bunch of, it's going to have some swag. It'll have some hats, some shirts. I'm sure Steve over there, Promar, will throw in these rock cod squirts. Probably have some live deception jigs like we talked about last week. But gang, this month at my website at yoursaltwaterguide.com, when you log on, all of you that are members, the first thing you're going to see is the new contest video that we posted. And it's all about, that new contest video is all about referring a friend. Every time you refer a friend at my website, you get a free month. And whoever refers the most people at the end of the month, you're going to get a lifetime membership, full access to everything, to the deep drop videos, the hotspot videos, the game plan videos, and the personal forums. You're going to get full access to everything. And all you got to do is refer a friend. It's free. All these different contests that we have every month are free. Over on Facebook, we're going to give away a phenomenal gift bag to whoever gives us the most stars. It's very easy to give away the stars. Just touch it. Click. You're giving away stars. Whoever gives away the most stars on Facebook, you're going to get a phenomenal prize. Over on Instagram, you guys can all be a part of it too. Just give away a badge. Just click on the top right-hand part of your screen, give away a badge. TikTok, give away a tip. I'm going to give prizes to everybody. We're going to be giving stuff away like it's Christmas. You're going to get so much stuff. So go and give and push the button and give the tips and give the stars and give the badges. All right. So now we covered all that. Gang, have you not tried these rock cod squirts yet? Have you guys seen these things? Have you seen these? Have you tried these? Have you seen all my videos I made with these when they first came out? These things are like instant limits style rockfish fishing with these rock cod squid squirts. These rock cod squirts are unbelievable, gang. They're already pre-rigged Ganyons. You're allowed to fish 2 hooks in Southern California. These things are already rigged up and ready to go. You just take them out of the package, hook an 8-ounce weight to the bottom, tie the top to your line, and drop them down and fill up your ice chest with rockfish. It doesn't get any easier than that. You have to have these in your tackle box. I don't care if you go on a sport boat or if you're on your private boat. You never know when that bluefin's not going to bite, or it could be an afternoon bite or a morning bite. You want to get some rockfish to take home. Just pull one of these out of your tackle bag or out of your tackle box and drop this in the water and drop it on down to the bottom and fill up your boat with rockfish. Go to promarahi.com. When you go to the store, you're going to see these. Order these things. You're going to save. If you put in the code YSWG and the number 22, you're going to save 10% on across the board on all Promar products. And then you'll get these things and you will not be disappointed. What color do I like to use the most? Well, I like the pink. Everybody knows Captain Dave likes the pink. But the white is glow in the dark and the pink looks like the red crabs. Drop these suckers down to the bottom and have at it and hang on. You're going to be catching rockfish before you know it. Gang, don't forget to leave those stars over on Facebook, gang. I can't even believe that no one's leaving the stars over there. I do this every day for you. Show me that you love me. All right. So, gang, we got a good seminar for you today. So I think this needs to be talked about. I think it's important to talk about this. So here's what's going on, gang. Everybody's all stressed out. Oh, the season hasn't started yet. The season, I don't know. The tuna are still down in Mexico. Gang, it's May 3rd. Let me explain something to you. I've been in this industry for a very long time. I know not as long as most of you. I know most of you have been in it way longer than I have. But I started doing it for a living in the late 70s. My father started doing it for a living in the mid 40s. So I know you guys have been doing it longer than we have. I know that. But listen, before all that, the season in Southern California, let's say pre 10 years ago, didn't even get started until July 4th. You'd light the fireworks off and then the tuna fishing would start. This time of year, historically, we did boat work and we got the boats ready. We all came off a whale watch, and then April and May, we did boat work, got the boats ready, and we started fishing around the end of May. And then as we would watch that water temperature start to get normal, because everyone's freaking out. Oh, thank you over at Facebook. My goodness. Now you're understanding. They're leaving the stars over there. It's okay. It's not that hard, right? You click the star button and bam, you leave the stars. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kelly and I both thank you very much. Over on Instagram and TikTok, you're failing. Hurry up. Get in there. You guys want to win some cool stuff. Leave those tips and leave those badges on TikTok and Facebook. But look at the season didn't even start. We didn't even start looking for fish until June. We got spoiled since 2015. We've definitely been spoiled in Southern California. But I'm just trying to help those of you that are new to this thing and you have your private boat. We weren't concerned with April weather back in the old days. We weren't concerned. We didn't even fish. So that's why everyone freaks out. Oh, the wind's blowing. We didn't go because we knew the wind would blow in April. We knew that. And we knew things wouldn't even start to calm down in Southern California until the middle of May. And then things would start to get good in June. And then we would have constant weather that would be the same. And they call it June gloom. And we would say that higher powers putting the blanket over the water during June. The wind stops blowing. They put the blanket over the water, which is June gloom. And then the water temperature starts to warm up. And then all of a sudden, things would start to happen. Yellowtail would start to bite at the Coronados and trickle up to Catalina and trickle up to San Clemente Island. And then around July 4th or 5th, here would come the albacore. Yes. And no one would panic. No one would start to freak out in April and May if we weren't catching anything. We knew. And there would be the Alan Watsons and a few of the guys that like to fish the islands would catch sea bass at the islands. But they knew that everything would start to happen in July. So I want you all to understand, it's starting to look more like the cycles are starting, besides the bluefin, the cycles are starting to look like normal cycles again. The cycle's looking more normal with the cold water, 55, 60-degree water through April and May. That's normal in Southern California, gang. We're not supposed to catch yellowfin tuna and Dorado in Southern California till maybe the end of August, when that water really would start to get warm, and then that fish would fluctuate into our waters and we'd catch some yellowfin tuna. And that would kind of push out the albacore because the water would start to get warmer and it would get up into the high 70s. And then we'd start to see a fluctuation of yellowfin tuna and Dorado. And that's a normal year, gang. And I just want everybody to calm down and relax and wait and just have a little patience to see what's about to happen. Now, over on TikTok, there's a lot of really, really, really good fishermen over there that are constantly right there to let me know that I don't really know what I'm doing. And I appreciate that, gang, because I really have just started out in this industry. Just started doing it for a living in the late 70s and got my captain's license in the early 80s. And I really don't know. So I am so thankful of all these people at TikTok. I mean, my videos about how to tie the boat up, I had no idea after 49 years of doing it every day for a living that I didn't even know how to tie up a boat, and I don't know how to drive a boat, and I don't know how to fish. So thank God for TikTok. I tell you, if it wasn't for TikTok, I would still believe that the 49 years I've been fishing in Southern California for a living, that I had actually learned some stuff. But now, because of how cool the people on TikTok are, I know now that I don't know anything, and I need to go back to school, and I need to learn more about fishing in Southern California. But gang, I'm here to help those of you that are willing to listen and learn from someone who's got a couple of days of experience. That take it easy. Hopefully you got all your tackle together. Hopefully you got everything ready, because I think we're in store for a phenomenal year here in Southern California. Cold water relates to more bait fish. When the water's cold, the circle of life in Southern California happens much quicker. You have much more plankton in the water, hence more bait fish eating the plankton. When you have a lot of food, then you have a lot of fish that show up. A thing that was been missing for the last few years in Southern California is the barracuda migration and the sand bass migration and the bonita migration into the Southern California waters. And I think a lot of that had to do with the temperature of the water. And now we're in a cold water cycle, a real cold water cycle. We haven't seen 55, 56, 53-degree water for years. Now we've had 53-degree water, 55-degree water for most of the month of April. That's good. Red tide, another thing that's really good for Southern California, because it brings tons of nutrients back into the nutrient depleted water. The red tide is good. I know you don't like it, but it's good. When we come out of the red tide, normal seasons, when we come out of the red tide, things are just unbelievable. The fishing gets insane when we come out of red tide. I remember running the sport boats back in the late 80s, where the red tide was so thick that our photometer, our fish finder, couldn't even meter through it down to the bottom because it was so thick. It was like molasses, if you will. And we would complain about it day in and day out. And then all of a sudden, I don't even know what happened, but bam, the red tide disappeared. And we were whaling on the sand bass, barracuda, bonita, and yellowtail. And it was July. The season never really got going for me when I was running boats. When I was running sport boats in Southern California, it seemed like everything always kicked off right around Father's Day. That seemed to be when the SoCal inshore fishery started, and then the offshore fishery started right around the 4th of July. And that's historically the way it was. And you can talk to some guys that have been doing it longer than I have, and they'll tell you pretty much the same thing. They light off the fireworks, and it was time to go fishing. So don't beat yourself up if you're not getting the results that you got back in 2015. That was a real oddball year. Nobody really can, historically, they can go to the Tuna Club and look back. No one can really put any emphasis on that really oddball year where we had wahoo show up and blue marlin and black marlin. That was just a very odd year. And you can't hold your breath that that's going to happen again in your lifetime. My dad, like I said, he started in the 40s fishing for a living in Southern California, and that never happened in his lifetime. So those of you that got to experience it in 2015, congratulations. But I wouldn't hold my breath and say I'm not going fishing until it's like that again. Just go out there, experience all the bitchin' things that are happening right now. If you want to get better at your fishing ability in Southern California, if you think, man, I'm just not quite understanding this whole piece, this whole puzzle. I can't put the pieces they're not coming together for me. Gang, go over to my website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. Okay? Here's what I've done. I've taken all the years of experience that I've experienced, plus all the different captains that I worked for in my life, and all the different captains that are buddies of mine. And I've taken all that knowledge and I've taken it and I've presented it to you in one of the coolest formats you've ever seen. For $4.99 a month, you get all these years of experience and all these different techniques that have proven to work. And what I always say at a lot of myself, anybody can go out and catch fish for 2 or 3 people. I used to run boats where I caught fish for 60 people 3 times a day. I'm not saying I'm anything special, because there's a lot more people that have been doing it a lot longer than I have that did the exact same thing. But I'm telling you, it taught us a skill, and we were able to hone this skill so that we were able to take that and go out and run yachts and do guide service things like I did for years. But now I've taken all that and I've condensed it into this bitchin' video series, Your Saltwater Guide. For a whopping $4.99, you don't ever have to suck at fishing again. I've already made it super easy for you to not suck. And then over here on TikTok and Instagram, over on Facebook, my guys are pretty loyal and they understand, and they can Google me and they know. But over at TikTok and Instagram, here's the problem. A lot of young people saying, oh, you should just figure it out like I did. Figure it out on your own. Well, you're full of shit. You didn't figure anything out on your own. You had older people teaching you, and you took that, and then you went out there and you did it. But if you're telling people to figure it out on their own, gang, time is the only thing we don't have enough of. And those days when you have this time, do you want to try to figure it out, or would you like to go out and be successful in your tiny bit of time that you get to go fishing? That's what I've done at yoursaltwaterguide.com, gang. I've made it so that when you go, your special time is going fishing. Wouldn't you like to just know why you're not catching? Wouldn't you just like to know what you're doing that makes you suck every time? That's what you get over at yoursaltwaterguide.com for a whopping $4.99. Better than that, if you want a little upgrade, you can have access to over 1,000 spots where the fish bite at. You want to upgrade a little bit more, you can have a game plan for every week when you go fishing. And the game plan is going to pinpoint where to go fishing at. So, gang, I'm just trying to help you to understand how important it is to know what's going on when you go out fishing on the water. There's so many things that you're missing if you don't have somebody helping you, or if you don't have that code group that's going to help you to figure out where to go, what to do, and how to do it. I guarantee you nobody just gets on their boat and goes unless they absolutely don't know anybody. You're asking, I don't care if you're in Florida, Texas, California, Cabo San Lucas, you're asking your buddy, what was it like out there yesterday? If you weren't out yesterday, you want to know what the water looked like, what was the wind like, what was the water temperature, what was the clarity in the water, where did you find the clean water, where was the dirty water, where was the water temperature at? Because we can look at the terrafin and chlorophyll charts, but without all that information, you're going to go out there trying to figure it out on your own, and it's going to suck. So check out my website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. Go over to Promar, get some rock cod squirts. You won't be disappointed. These things are insane. Get some rock cod squirts. You're going to be happy. Put these in your tackle box. You're going to be able to whale on the rockfish whenever they change up. You don't have to tie up a gannion or anything. These things are ready to go. All right. I used to love to fish the Salton Sea. We used tilapia for bait. We catch big orangemouth corvina. It was insane. And we'd catch 40-pound corvina all day long. It was one of the most spectacular fisheries. And I just saw that somebody mentioned that on TikTok. Gang, yoursaltwaterguide.com, promarahi.com. Go to Promar Ahi, order some products, put in the code YSWG and the number 22. That'll save you 10% on the products, and you won't be disappointed. Plus, when you're on that Promar site, you're going to be shocked at all the products they have. They have squid brails, squid net. We call it a squid braille, big giant net. They got bait scoops. They got sabiki rods. They got sabikis. They got deception flash. They got cedar plugs. They got cedar plug daisy chains, deception cedar plugs. They got gaffs. Oh my gosh, y'all need a gaff. And the number one thing that y'all need to have, and they got that landing net that I keep talking about. You got to have a landing net on your boat. Remember all those guys getting tickets? Yep, they're still writing those tickets. So go to promarahi.com. Check out the store. Check out yoursaltwaterguide.com. I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you want your money back, if you think you didn't get what you were supposed to get out of it, I'll give you your money back. I got no problem with that. Thanks for watching today. All of you over on TikTok, gosh, I wish you weren't all so negative. But I get millions of views, so I'm going to stay over there. But the negativity is just mind-boggling on TikTok. You'd think those people didn't get their president. All right. Talk to you later. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Bye.